a new study taking a look at something very serious. It's called assassination culture, where they're asking people about whether political violence could be acceptable. Now, over half of respondents who said they were left of center said murdering Elon Musk or President Trump may be at least somewhat justified. Researchers argue this acceptance is part of an entire belief system which they saw promoted again and again on the social media site Blue Sky. The study claims the site plays a significant and predictive role in amplifying radical ideation, where, quote, users are increasingly associating the memification of Luigi Mangione with calls for political violence against Musk, Trump, and others, reflecting the growing cyber social pressure of assassination culture. Now, just look at Mangione's supporter outside the courthouse today. They are cheering after the New York appellate court tossed out state-level terrorism charges. Watch this. I mean, Smug, those are people cheering for someone who took the life of a man, not just a man. He was a father. He had children. I remember reading the New York Times profile when this happened. He's a husband, a father. Brian Thompson ascended from modest roots in Iowa to one of the most powerful roles in the healthcare industry. Practical, relatable, had the human touch with everyone he came across that made them feel like they were the most important person in the room. He has a name, he has a face, he has a family, and yet you have cheerleaders for the assassin.
Yeah, I mean, this is horrific to see, but it's important to recognize that this is where we are in this current moment. We are seeing on the left this level of grassroots support for murder of individuals. We saw them celebrating a murder for Charlie Kirk, and we saw them even in the aftermath of the attempted assassinations, plural, on President Trump. They didn't stop with the radicalism. They didn't stop with the violence. It's horrific to see.
It is. You know, Emily, those state charges are out. He still faces federal charges, and then there's a second-degree murder charge at the state level. So, you know, the supposed assassin will not be getting off without facing justice in those potential charges. I do want to point out about 50 to 65 Luigi supporters, according to our reporter in the courtroom, signs of Free Luigi, people in costumes. And when you look at that and you look at the polling we just showed, it's not a one-off poll. I want to bring up some polling that Axios highlighted, again, about the Luigi Mangione case. Generation Lab, 48% said they view the killing as totally or somewhat justified. Emerson, 41% of voters under 30 found the killing acceptable. It's not one poll. It is poll after poll after poll.
Well, this dovetails in with the concept that social media and this kind of rhetoric has become such a malignant tumor, a spreading cancer in our system.
What difference at this point does it make?